Yo, what is going on YouTube? This is your boy Dan, aka aDrive, bringing you the Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Let's Play Nuzlocke episode 2. And before we get started here, I got my homie Dom chilling. We're going to take a look at him, and I'm going to ask you guys our question of the day, as you can see below. Our question of the day today is, what is your favorite water Pokemon? My favorite water Pokemon happens to be a Pokemon called Surskit, which is a bug-type, water-type Pokemon that evolves into my all-time favorite, Masquerain. So let me know in the comment section below this video what your favorite water-type Pokemon is. I'm definitely excited to hear that. Also, let's take a look at a little news feed down there. You guys were absolutely amazing and shattered my like goal of 100 likes, so I think we can totally shatter it again. If we get this video to 150 likes, 150, mash that like button for me, guys, if you enjoy this and want to see more episodes of this Let's Play. I will get the next episode up for Thursday. I can't do it Wednesday, I have some stuff going on, so hopefully you guys understand. But there's our mud kit that we got from episode 1. If you missed it, make sure you go check out that episode if you haven't yet. The link will be in the description. So right now, I believe we're just hanging out in Oldale Town, and we can make our way all the way up top here and go to, I believe it's Route 103. And we see our girl May up there, so we're gonna get a random encounter here on Route 103. Now, I don't have Pokeballs yet, so I'm not gonna catch anything, but it looks like it's a Wingull, so I'm not a big fan of Wingulls unless they have green stripes on their wings, but this one doesn't, and it's probably good that it doesn't because I don't have any Pokeballs to catch the shiny Wingull anyway. So we'll just run straight up to it. I don't think this kid says anything significant. Let me see what he's got to say. He's telling me about the circle pad, so we don't get to sneak for a few minutes here, but once we do, it'll be awesome. So let's see what May's got to say. This is where the little water drop is. What do you got for me, girl? Let's see. On Route 103, I found this Pokemon, and this one too. Damn! Oh, hey, aDrive. What's that? Oh, my dad gave you a Pokemon as a gift, huh? Well, then why don't we have a quick battle? I'll give you a taste of what being a trainer is really like. She doesn't know. I'm about to destroy her. Dom has been lifting. Dom has been in the gym. All while this episode wasn't happening, Dom was lifting. So every time in between episodes, Dom's going to be working out, getting ready to take on these Pokemon. Hopefully Dom will be with us for the long haul, because this Nuzlocke run is going to be quite the challenge with no experience share. So we'll see what we got here. So he's got his Trico, or a female. It's actually a female Trico. I wonder if May always gets a female starter. I wonder if anyone knows that, let me know, because I'm actually kind of curious. Because that Trico is female, so that's pretty interesting, because there's a small percentage chance that that actually happens. So it looks like my tackles are doing a good amount of damage to this Trico. I should be totally fine here, and looks like this will not end our playthrough just yet. But, and there goes the Trico. So that should give me some pretty good levels. I did ask on Twitter and on Twitch what we were going to do in terms of the sneaking mechanic for the Nuzlocke run, and we decided that if at any point in time I find my first encounter on a route through the sneaking mechanic, I'm just going to count that as my first encounter and catch the Pokemon. I feel like, why not? It's in the game. Might as well do it. So that's what we're going to do. So I think it's kind of cool. So she's just mad because I beat her and she's going to heal me up. And that's totally fine. So that's good. And one other thing, too, I wanted to kind of touch on as far as the rule set goes is, again, we're not using the experience share. And also, if at any point in time I find a Pokemon that I've already caught before, we're not going to catch doubles. So there'll be no duplicates. And that's just to kind of keep, make sure we have some sort of variety. Because sometimes you end up in situations where all you see is Zigzagoons the whole time. aDrive, over here. Let's hurry back to Little Route. So we're done here in Oldale Town, and we can make our way back to Route 101 and all the way back to Little Route Town, jumping over ledges. No skidoos to jump us back, but we can get over those anyway. And we'll come down here, and there's all these people walking around the town, but they don't really have any good information for us. So let's go to the Pokemon. I didn't ever realize that there was actually a little Pokeball above his door there, his window. Oh, aDrive, over here. Let's see what he's got for me. Give me them Pokeballs. So I hear you beat May on your first try. That's amazing. May's been helping with my research for a long time, so she has a pretty long history as a trainer already. I think that settles it. aDrive, I ordered this Pokédex for my research, but I think you should take it. There we go. We got the Pokédex, which is going to allow us to catch some Pokemon once we get these Pokeballs. Hopefully, May is going to hook us up here any second now. So I'm kind of skipping some of this text because you guys said you didn't want me to read all the text. So I'm just going to keep it pretty short. I know you guys have probably played the games yourself. So I will do some dialogue, but I'm not going to do it all. So we'll just kind of fly through this. So she gives us the Pokeballs. I believe it's 10 Pokeballs. So we're ready to go here. And now, on the next route, we'll be able to catch our first Pokemon. So that's pretty neat. One of the things, too, that I was kind of thinking about, I wonder if the Mutonite is actually here yet. It doesn't show up. I don't know when that Mega Stone shows up, but one of the things I was thinking about is whether I should catch the Poochyena from the beginning. And I decided I am going to catch it. So, as long as I run into it, I will catch it. So, Mom is just telling me that I can always come home. Which is nice to know. But I'm trying to become a Pokemon Master right now, so... I wanna be a hero. Pokemon Advanced. You guys really dig that song on my stream. It's kind of funny. So May's here. This is for my dad. He said he forgot to give it to you before. So there's my Pokédex getting updated, and so now we have the Dex Nav. So I think we're able to use the Dex Nav to hopefully catch Pokemon. I was actually thinking about this too. I've done a lot of research in the Pokemon community thus far. I guess we're not even gonna make it that far because I have my first encounter on this route right here. So I will not be using the Dex Nav Pokemon. It's actually a Wurmple, so not bad. I love bug type Pokemon. So Wurmple is kind of cool. It's a male Wurmple level 2. So we're going to catch this bad boy. Hopefully I don't knock it out with water gun. I should have thought about that actually. That's probably a bad idea. Oh, he lives it. That's a bulky Wurmple. So my first playthrough of the game I actually did on stream with a bug type only run. And we actually had a Wurmple that was shiny. So that was kind of cool. But this one is not shiny. It's just going to be a regular old Wurmple. But either way, I still dig it. So this will be our first catch of the game. And I got to think of a cool nickname for male Wurmple. I don't know. What could we name this thing? What can we name this little guy here? See, the thing is, you don't know if it's going to be a Dustox or a Beautifly, so that kind of makes it tough. You want to make sure you make like a neutral type of name. So, Wurmple is targeted by Swellow as prey. This Pokemon will try to resist by pointing the spikes on its rear at the attacking predator. It will weaken the foe by leaking poison from the spikes. So that's not bad. I kind of want to nickname him Spike, but it doesn't really have any final sort of resemblance if his nickname is indeed Spike. But we're going to go with it anyway, and hopefully it'll take it. I don't know if Spike actually counts, so we'll use with a Y, because I think if you use it with an I might not let you use that. But looks like we got him as a nickname, so we got Spike, and that's going to be his name, because he uses his spikes to fend off the Swellows. And while I don't think there's any Swellows around here, I think it's a good name. So let's take a look at our Wurmple and see what we got here, because I actually like Wurmple a lot. And it's got an item. What does it got? It's got Petra Berry. That's kind of cool. So I think that heals with poison, or helps with poison. So it's got plus defense, minus speed, nature. So that'd be pretty good if it was a Dustox. But if it ends up being a Beautifly, that is kind of not the best nature. But we'll see. So we'll keep moving here. We're good to go. And I believe this is where we use our Dex Nav for the first time. aDrive, over here! See that? Right there? There's a tail sticking out. There's a Pokemon hiding there. And look here, if you use your Dex Nav, alright, it looks like that Pokemon has a pretty rare move too. So I'm actually a huge fan of the Dex Nav. I think it's such a cool feature, and there's a lot of research being done, as I was trying to say before, about the whole shiny methodology. And I've had a lot of successful shinies so far doing this, but we'll go with the encounter here just to kind of go with it, but I'm not going to catch it because, again, I already caught my Pokemon on this route, which is the Nuzlocke rules. It happened to be a Wurmple, so here's our Poochyena, unless that thing ended up being, I think Shiny Poochyena's golden. Unless it was golden, then I wasn't going to catch it, so let's just knock it out here, and hopefully it doesn't have Thunder Fang, because that could be a slight problem if it does. Looks like my Water Gun's going to do over half. He's going to use Howl. Doesn't even go for the special move that he has. He's got either Ice Fang, Fire Fang, or Thunder Fang, I believe. He might even carry Poison Fang, but I'm not positive about that, but I should be able to knock him out. I do, so that's a decent experience for my little Mudkip, my little Dom, I mean, my Dom. It's not Mudkip, it's a Dom. So Dom's gonna get some serious levelage, go up to level 8, and we're making our way across the towns here. So she doesn't really say anything to me, does she? Oh, she says that it was amazing that I wasn't noticed, so that's good. But everyone knows, if you haven't seen my shiny videos, I am the sneaking master. I sneak up for days. Sneak for days. So normally I would go up to the next route up here to catch Pokemon, but that route actually continues. If you look at the map, it actually continues to the right there. So I'm not going to go catch a Pokemon there just yet. I'm going to use that as a catch for later in the game, as long as I remember that I didn't catch Pokemon there. The reason why is because the diversification of the Pokemon at this point in the game is very little. The only thing I'd really be able to catch there if I got lucky is a Wingull, but I can catch that pretty soon anyway on a couple different routes. So to me it just makes the most sense that I go for that later. So because then I'll have like fishing routes and stuff like that, and I can kind of mix up my catches if I need to. So look at these little Wingulls flying above my head. I don't know if you can even catch Wingull on this route, but alright, so there's our first Pokemon that we've encountered. It is indeed, looks like it's a Zigzagoon, so we're going to go for it here, and if I can get to it, then we will catch it. And it looks like we got it. So we're going to hopefully catch this Zigzagoon, which will be our third member of our team, and the plan here is basically to build up our team, and then anything else that's over the 6 will just go into our PC, and that'll be fine. And then we can switch out the Pokemon that we like the most. If you guys at any point in time want us to switch out Pokemon, you could let me know in the chat, or in the YouTube comments. I say chat because I'm so used to streaming on Twitch, but the YouTube comments. So we'll throw a Pokeball at it. It's pretty weak, and it is a male Zigzagoon. I'm praying, my fingers are crossed that this thing is carrying Pickup, because Gluttony is a cool ability, but Pickup is even better. And it actually broke out of the Pokeball. Wow. I'm actually kind of surprised. It's using Charm, so I think that's its hidden move. It's got Charm. I wonder if this is a preset encounter, actually. I think you might always run into a Zigzagoon as your first encounter in this route with Charm. I'm not sure, but definitely a possibility. So, hopefully this time we'll actually catch this thing, because that was kind of interesting that it broke out. And it looks like we're good. So we got our third Pokemon on this Alpha Sapphire Let's Play Nuzlocke run. It is going to be a Zigzagoon, a male Zigzagoon, and I have just the perfect nickname for this guy. Not bad. Little raccoon, little bandit. Ooh, Bandito would be kind of a cool name. El Bandito. Ooh, that was tough. I was gonna name it Ziggy Azalea or Ziggy Iggs, but I kind of like El Bandito, so I'm gonna call him Bandito because I actually like that more than Ziggy Iggs. Because Bandito is kind of cool, and I can say it like a Spanish person. So El Bandito has been added to our team, and we are going to continue. So. Don't be offended by my accent. I don't mean to offend anyone. I'm sure someone's gonna be like, Jesus, aDrive, you're racist. But I'm not racist. I was just calling him Bandito. So my girlfriend's next to me laughing because she just knows that it's trouble. All right, so let me heal up here. So Bandito is gonna be good, and we don't have any problems. So we got our Dom, we got our Spike, and we got our Bandito. So let's take a look and see if Bandito has Pickup. Yeah! And got that. I don't even know what nature that is. I was like so excited I don't even know what it is. It's Naughty nature. So Naughty is plus attack minus special defense. So that's actually not that bad for a playthrough. The reason why it's not that bad is because having that plus attack is going to make him hit pretty hard as a Linoon if he ever gets that far. So Bandito is looking pretty positive here. And that pickup ability could come in quite crucial, quite handy. Because I don't believe, I'm not going to say 100%. I know I'm not using experience share, but I don't want to 100% say that I'm not going to use items from the Pokemon Center except for Pokeballs. But I'm debating. We'll see. We'll see how Bandito does in terms of picking up items for me. And if he's able to come in clutch, then we should be alright. So, we have our first trainer to face right here. And I think I'm going to lead with Spike, because I do want to level up Spike a little bit. And I want to kind of see if we can get Spike to be, figure out whether Spike's going to be a Silcoon or a Cascoon. So that way we know if it's a Dustox or a Beautifly coming in. Like I said, I think Dustox would be kind of better in this situation because Nuzlocke runs tend to kind of be very, very interesting. And you need strong, bulky Pokemon. I'm a big fan of bulkier Pokemon instead of the hard-hitting, fast ones. But I'll just do like an immediate switch out. We'll go into Dom because Dom is our strongest Pokemon right now. So bulky Pokemon typically, I think, are a little bit better in that situation. And one of the cool things about Dustox is Dustox actually gets the ability Shield Dust, and Shield Dust is really neat, and it makes it so secondary effects from moves like Scald will never burn, and you'll never get flinched and things like that. So that could prove to be very useful later in the game. That's kind of like a move like Battle Armor or Shell Armor or something like that, an ability like that where you won't get crit. Turns out a little bit better in a Nuzlocke situation. So we're able to take out this guy's Zigzagoon without any problems, and Spike is going to get some levels up to level 3. And you're bad, kid. So we're able to move on and keep on walking. So it looks like we got another Pokemon in the grass here, so let's sneak up on this and see what it is. Just out of curiosity. We can't catch it. We already had our catch for this route, which was Bandito. But maybe we'll find something cool here. Remember, the Shiny Claws is on, so if at any point I find a shiny Pokemon, I will be catching that bad boy. This actually happens to be a Lotad, so not a shiny, but it's level 5. So, ooh, Bandito's actually got an item already. I'm probably just going to run if it lets me. I don't know if it's going to let me. It's not going to let me. So I'm going to have to switch and actually knock him out. But that's fine. We'll just get some more experience. Maybe get Spike to level 4 or something like that. But I got to make sure I'm always checking up on Bandito to see if he picked up any items, because it's really important for me to make sure that I'm picking up... Ooh, he's got Teeter Dance. Nice. It's going to be important to make sure I'm picking up the Pokeballs and the potions and all that stuff. And make sure I'm utilizing his ability to the best of my ability. But if you guys are enjoying this episode so far, make sure you hit the like button if you haven't yet. We're going for a few more minutes here. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep the episodes between 20 and 30 minutes. I think that's pretty fair. It's a decent length, so I'm going to go for Tackle here. That's a decent amount. I might actually just run at this point. But the appeal of growing a level is too high. So I'm gonna get hurt in confusion, and hopefully he doesn't have Astonish. I don't think. I think we're alright to keep attacking here. But if he keeps teeter dancing me, I might be in trouble. But the funny thing is, Growl and Teeter Dance are kind of counterproductive, but we hit him with that mean critical hit, so it doesn't even matter. That's the scary thing about Nuzlocks, though, is a critical hit like that can kind of ruin the entire day, really, pretty much, because that if he crit me with something, I don't think he had any attacking moves, but if he crit me, it would have been pretty harmful. So we're gonna go up against this bug catcher here. Let's actually take that item from Bandito and see what he's got. He's got a full heal, nice. So we're going to switch Bandito in front, and although Bandito has no attacking moves, we should be alright to take out this bug catcher. I'll switch him out, and we'll be able to rock and keep it rolling here. So this bug catcher probably just has a Wurmple. He does have a little Wurmple. Wurmple's got his tackle and string shot or something like that, so we should be fine. I'm going to send out our homie Bandito, as I said, and I just got to hard switch out because I really don't have any attacking moves on him yet, and unfortunately he's not going to really be doing too much yet to any of the other Pokemon. So once I get some of my, you know, the Spike and Bandito leveled up a little bit, I should be in pretty decent shape, you know, to keep going. So that's kind of the plan here. And I actually kind of talked over it, but Dom learned Mud Slap. So not only is Dom heavy lifting with his tackles and his water guns, Dom has got the Mud Slap, so he's slapping mud in people's faces, and he's just doing work. And in general, Dom's just doing work, putting in work. So we'll hit him with another water gun here, and I should be in good shape to live this hit. I obviously am, and that water gun is going to knock out the Wurmple. So we're going to keep it moving here, and we'll see how it goes. So unfortunately, Bandito does not get a level there after 48 experience. That was kind of a lot to not actually level up, but there's another sneaking Pokemon, but we're not going to go after that. This guy doesn't want to battle me. You're going to catch a whole bunch of Pokemon? You don't even know what you're doing, kid. So I kind of want to sneak up on this, so let's see what's in here. Let's see what we got. Maybe we'll find something cool. I don't know. Who knows? I won't be able to catch it again, but we'll see what it is first, just out of curiosity. It's actually a Surskit, which, like I said at the beginning of the episode, is my favorite water Pokemon, so I'm not actually going to battle it because I'm a little bit scared that he's got Hydro Pump. And if I ran into a Hydro Pump Surskit and he would knock me out, that'd be kind of troublesome. Oh, this guy's a trainer. I didn't even walk in front of him. He, like, made my character move sideways, if you look back at that. It's kind of interesting. He's got a Poochyena, though, so that's going to be kind of tough. Hopefully this Poochyena is a low level, because my Pokemon aren't that strong yet. And he's level 5, so I should be alright here. I'm going to go for Charm, and that's just going to lower his attack by 2 stages, pretty much, so that's going to make him a lot weaker. I know he's only got physically attacking moves. That's really not going to do a whole lot. And then I'm going to go for a Tail Whip here just to lower his defense. Fortunately, I don't have any attacking moves, but once Bandito's going to get some attacking moves, I should be in a lot better shape because he just went for Howl anyway, so it doesn't even matter. I'm probably just going to switch out and go into Dom, because Dom is, again, the heavy lifter on the team, and it's going to be able to take him out without really much of a problem. Let's go for Tackle. I'm at 7 HP. If he gets a crit, though, I'm definitely in trouble, and we might lose Dom. So I'm just going to keep my fingers crossed here that he does not do that. I actually straight up just knock him out with a water gun. And it's pretty clear that Dom is at a really good level right now. So I'm going to get to level 6. No such luck on the level up. And in comes a level 2 Tailo. That should be no problem. I should be able to knock that out with a water gun as well. And I do outspeed because I'm such a higher level. And there is a Tailo. That would be a really cool Pokemon to run into and use on this playthrough. So if I found a Tailo, that'd be really, actually quite neat. Tailo is such a cool Pokemon, and it's really got some style. So let's grab some berries here. Let's check first of all if Bandito has any items he picked up. He did! He's on fire. Look at him go. And he gave me an antidote. So that could be really good for us in terms of farming money and stuff. There could be some serious benefits from him there. So let's grab some berries. So we got some Moran berries here, 2 of them. And we got, what do we got, some Pecha berries or something? Pecha berries, nice. So I'm going to be that one guy in the entire world who's going to actually plant these berries again. And the reason why is because this Let's Play is going to be, you know, split over the course of days, like I record one episode at a time. Because I just don't have the time to play it all straight through, and plus I want to get your feedback each episode and see if you guys have any suggestions to switch it up, or Pokemon to switch out and stuff like that. I was not expecting another trainer. I thought the route was over. Oops. I guess I'm facing this trainer then really quickly. Hopefully she doesn't have anything too strong. She's got a Zigzagoon. Hopefully it's like level 4, because I'm in trouble if it isn't. Gonna send out Bandito. Still has no attack moves. Level 5, so that should be fine. I'll just hit it with a Charm, and then I'm gonna have to count on Spike to take care of it. Because I'm too scared to send out Dom right now. Dom's only at 7 HP. So really not a good idea to be sending him out. So we'll use Charm, and we'll use Charm one more time, and then might go with Tail Whip, and then switch into Spike to finish things off. I think we'll be in good shape, because it'll be -4 attack, -1 defense, which shouldn't be too bad. So I think even as weak as our little Wurmple is, Spike should be able to hold it down, because -1 defense, still pretty weak. So we should be good. He's going to go for Growl again. That's totally fine. We can just switch out into Spike at this point. Even though I'm a little bit lower level, I should be alright here. I'm going to have to be pretty careful, though, especially at the beginning of the game, where my Pokemon are even more crucial. I think later in the game, you have a higher risk of losing a Pokemon, but at the beginning of the game, in a Nuzlocke run, losing even one Pokemon can be incredibly critical. And you have to be really smart how you play, because like I know at some point I'm going to be facing Roxanne, and it should be not too bad with Dom, but if I don't have Dom to face Roxanne for some reason, like I'll definitely be in trouble. So those are the things you gotta kind of keep in mind when you're doing Nuzlocke. So I do have some experience doing Nuzlocks, never on a full playthrough on YouTube, but I'm very excited to be bringing you guys this. I think it's really neat, and hopefully you guys are digging it as much as I am. So we do indeed knock him out. I knew Spike could come through. Lots of experience going up to level 5. That is awesome. That is awesome. I think it gets Poison Sting. It does. Nice. So Poison Sting's pretty good. Bandito's not going to get a level, but Poison Sting's really good, because if I face Pokemon that are a little tougher, I can poison them and hopefully get the wear them down that way. So that potion could come in handy, but I'm gonna try not to use it right now, because I'm pretty close to getting to the next route, and I think we're pretty much there. Ooh, hey, how's it going, aDrive? Have you been using your Dex Nav and perfecting your sneaking skills? I hope you already checked out the Dex Nav's detector mode. It reacts to the Pokemon in the area, so it's really handy. Ah. This scene is so awesome. Look up there. Check them out, aDrive. I love this scene so much. I think some of the scenes like this are absolutely amazing. It'd be really cool if they changed it night and day and they made it Dustox instead of Beautifly, because it is nighttime. But still pretty neat. Like those little Beautiflies flying across. Those were Beautifly, weren't they? I'll have to check my Dex Nav later to be sure. But wow, we already made it through Route 102, huh? I guess it's really true that time flies when you're with a friend. Oh, look there! There's Petalburg already! aDrive, your dad! He's the gym leader in Petalburg City, isn't he? Maybe I should try to take him on myself once I train up my Pokemon a bit more. Guess I'm off then, aDrive. Let's meet up again sometime. Yeah. So here we are in Petalburg City. Talk to me, old man. What do you got for me? Oh, it goes right to the storage box. Alright, so we're not going to go talk to Norman yet. We're going to heal up our Pokemon. And it looks like Dad's here. And let's see if any of these people in the Pokemon Center have anything cool to tell me. And if not, that's fine. So we got Dom, we got El Bandito, and we got Spike as well. What do you got for me? Anything? Alright, so that's telling me I can use the Dex Nav or something. This is telling me that I can use Ranberries to heal my Pokemon. And everyone has strengths and weaknesses. So that's kind of cool. Just tell me about my Mudkip. But without further ado, we are going to call this an episode, guys. You guys have been absolutely amazing. Make sure you guys leave a thumbs up rating for me on this episode below. And make sure you leave me the comment, the question of the day. What is your favorite water type Pokemon? So if you guys enjoyed episode 2 of this Alpha Sapphire Let's Play, this has been your boy aDrive. I will catch you guys later. Peace.